A few weeks ago. A few weeks ago. Are you really leaving next week? Are you really leaving next week? But most people drive faster. But most people drive faster. Can I get you another beer? Can I get you another beer? Can I get you another glass of wine? Can I get you another glass of wine? Can I get you something to drink? Can I get you something to drink? Do you like to travel by train? Do you like to travel by train? Do you speak French? Do you speak French?
Flower. Flower. He is going back next week. He is going back next week. Heard. Heard. He'll be here in a few minutes. He'll be here in a few minutes. I drove through Philadelphia for the day. I drove through Philadelphia for the day. I had lunch with a friend of mine. I had lunch with a friend of mine. I heard that he is going back to Mexico. I heard that he is going back to Mexico. I heard that you're leaving soon. I heard that you're leaving soon.
I heard your project is almost finished. I heard your project is almost finished. I like flowers. I like flowers. I took the train to Boston. I took the train to Boston. I usually go by train. I usually go by train.
I usually read in the train. I usually read in the train.
I was upstairs with the children. I was upstairs with the children. I went to Philadelphia for the day. I went to Philadelphia for the day. I went to a museum. I went to a museum. It's about 60 miles per hour. It's about 60 miles per hour. It's hot outside. It's hot outside. I'd like a beer, please. I'd like a beer, please. I'd rather have some white wine. I'd rather have some white wine.
I'll get your wine. I'll get your wine. I'm going back to Mexico next week. I'm going back to Mexico next week. John is going back to Mexico. John is going back to Mexico. Last Sunday. Last Sunday.
My English is much better now. My English is much better now. My husband is still upstairs. My husband is still upstairs. My husband is upstairs with the children. My husband is upstairs with the children. My next project is in Costa Rica. My next project is in Costa Rica. No, thanks, not right now. No, thanks, not right now. On the highway. On the highway. Our project here is almost finished. Our project here is almost finished. People usually drive much faster. People usually drive much faster.
Please get me a beer. Please get me a beer.
Someone told me just this morning. Someone told me just this morning. Especially in the morning. Especially in the morning. Thanks again for the flowers. Thanks again for the flowers. That's a big yard. That's a big yard. There is usually a lot of traffic. There is usually a lot of traffic. There was a lot of traffic. There was a lot of traffic. They told me just a few days ago. They told me just a few days ago.
To go back. To go back. To hear. To hear. Upstairs. Upstairs. We have a new project in Montreal. We have a new project in Montreal. What a beautiful garden. What a beautiful garden. What beautiful flowers. What beautiful flowers. What did you do last weekend? What did you do last weekend? Yes, I'm going back to Mexico. Yes, I'm going back to Mexico. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. You went there for the day? You went there for the day?